So the video you're about to watch, I set my mic wrong, well, Windows did, and the audio is extremely distorted. I tried to fix it, but it still sounds like crap. So, I'm really sorry. Hope you enjoyed anyway. Yeah, so this game is... It's not even out, it's incredible. This game is absolutely perfect, but I needed to make this video. This is an unscripted video, by the way. I need to make this video to talk about something that people really wanted me to talk about. So this game has a lot of quality of life features, right? But one of the main things that people were surprised by is that Nintendo remembered non-binary people exist. As well as, of course, gay people who also couldn't do shit in the original game on the 3DS. But something I find quite interesting is when that was first shown on the Nintendo Direct, that Nintendo Direct was aired in 3 languages. Like, the game was in 3 languages: British English, American English, and Japanese. As far as I'm aware, those were the only 3 languages. So people were very curious about how the whole non-binary thing would be translated, and I was one of them. Cause, not all, but many non-binary people want to be treated with gender-neutral pronouns. By the way, did I say this game is incredible? You can let you pick the pronouns, right? And they, them is an option, which is the gender-neutral pronoun in English. Here's the thing. A lot of languages out there don't have gender-neutral pronouns. So, because of this reason, I was curious. What are they gonna do with the other languages, right? And now we can find out. And I am really scared because this is a thing. I don't know. You're gonna find out right now with me. I don't know. This is I'm not even home. I just started recording this. I want to find out. Cause the thing is, it's not easy to translate this stuff. Like, it's a thing in translation theory. It's a recurrent argument in the literature. How do we translate non-binary people? How do we translate people using they, them pronouns? From my personal experience, of course this varies depending on the translation group and who's commissioning the translation, whatever. I don't want to get into that stuff. But basically, usually what we do is, because I translate into Catalan, for example, so Catalan has got a set of kind of community-made gender-neutral pronouns, because, of course, in Catalan you have a and ello, which are the he, she. There's no they, so they came up with elli, and it works nice. Some people don't like it. I think it's fine. But because it's not allowed by the official standard, this goes on for Catalan, French, Castilian, Portuguese. This goes in general for a lot of languages. There's this debate about what to do with them, right? So I was curious what they were gonna do. What we do, we don't translate the gender. We try to reword every sentence so it doesn't include the gender. And I think that works fine. That's perfectly fine. But if the commissioner asks that we use this special set of pronouns, that's perfectly fine. We don't have a problem with that. I want to see what Nintendo did, because I know for a fact Nintendo did not do that. They did not use the community pronouns. Yeah, I mean, I think Portuguese has elo, Castilian has elle, French has yin. And the thing is, this is all just Romance languages. There's a big world out there. So what I thought about doing is, I would go through the languages the game is in that I speak, which are most of them, but not all. I'm sorry, Koreans. And see how they translated it, because I'm kind of curious. I think what they're gonna do is, well, they're definitely not going to use the custom pronouns. I don't see why they shouldn't, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set my me to they, them here. We're gonna switch the language now into French, just for a starter. So we're in French now? Oh! What? Tu parles trop long on était... Okay, so it's saying because we changed language. Wait, what did they do? Si les pronoms des hommes... Oh my god. Okay, so basically, they changed the pronouns because we switched to French. So you're non-binary, it defaults to he. That's hilarious. That's... No, they didn't do that. Oh my god. Okay, okay, so I assume it set me to she, because my me is set to female. Okay, so they just said, screw it! Non-binary people don't exist in France! Let's see how it looks then. Like if we go here. And yeah, because it's set to female. Okay, so they just removed the option. Okay. Okay, I assume the other Romance languages are the same. Non-binary is still an option. It's still here. But they're having you choose one of two pronouns. Okay, so... okay, so, this is a way to do it. It's not the best way to do it. But it's a way to do it. I can already imagine people will be angry, and they're right to be angry. But let me give my opinion on this. So, the way I see it, there's two ways to do this. You can either use the gender-neutral pronouns, as I mentioned, that aren't diluted by the normative, are perfectly fine. Just, you know, some people might not get it. But another thing you can do is, you can just, as I mentioned, you can just avoid using gender language, which I think, it's not, like, to you it might sound really hard. Wow, I have to reword every single sentence. Just, you know, to accommodate the lack of gender. It's not that hard. It's really not that hard, especially if you're translating. Again, you're a professional translator. You should be able to do stuff like that already. Point is, they could have done that. And they could have made it so like, he, she, avoid gender references. And I hope they'll release an update or something on that, because, this is bad. This is a problem. But, you know, the game's pretty inclusive all the same. Which is, really nice and really welcome. And, you know, the voices are peak. They're peak. This is everything about this game speak. The point is, let's see how they did in their languages. That's so stupid. I cannot believe they just did that, dude. It just says, well, your language doesn't have gender neutral pronouns, so get fucked. Okay, let's see German. Oh my god. I'm just wondering, how was this decision, like, carried out? Cause I'm kinda curious, cause like, but like, I'm really grateful. Like, this game's localization is great. It's absolutely wonderful. It's also a game that has a European English localization. We haven't had one of those in a fucking while, like around the release of the Switch and Nintendo, when you guys don't need translations. You just get America, and I don't know why they did that. I think it's a mistake. Now, some people might criticize, and rightfully, that this game did the European localization. It's very British. And I do agree. I think that's wonderful. Although I do agree that Nintendo should maybe make like a neutral English version. But yeah, it's Nintendo we're talking about, and Nintendo does shit like this. Die Sprache würde geändert. It's the same thing. Yeah, it just assumes he, if your me is set to non-binary. Which is, something. It sure is a decision. Verträume wahr werden. That's an incredible name. Where dreams come true. Oh yeah. Yeah, and I assume it's gonna be the same. Yeah. Yeah, and see, yeah. Well, that's a way to do it, like... Okay, let's see, what's this? It's Castilian, okay. I imagine, again, like, it's gonna be El and Elia. Like, it's just gonna be the same thing. I don't know if the game is in Russian, I can't remember. I know stuff like Russian, like... I don't speak Russian, I wanna say some stupid shit and get destroyed in the comments, but I think Russian has, like, really, like, extensive gendering, so I don't know if it's possible in Russian to like do gender like that, like avoid gender in translations. But I know for a fact in both Germanic and Romance languages it's doable. In French and German it might be a little harder. But something like Castilian, for example, it's perfectly doable. I don't know why they don't do it. And again, what I'm interested in is knowing who made this decision, as I was saying earlier. Because basically I don't know if Nintendo of Europe made this decision of Nintendo of America, or if it was a decision made before it could even reach them. I don't know. Yeah, Elanella. Like, I don't know who did this. And again, I don't think you should boycott the game or anything like that. I just think it's a minor tweak. Like, this game's like, it's kind of got redemption for the 3DS version. It didn't even allow gay couples. And of course, you got the first non-binary Miis. But I don't know, man. Like, it's such a minor tweak. I don't know why they don't do it. And this game is wonderful. From what I've seen so far, it's absolutely beautiful. But yeah, funny stuff. Okay, let's do Italian now. You know, something I've been wondering. Because I was messing with Tomodachi Life's files, like the 3DS one, a long time ago. Because I was trying to translate it, and I realized it was so hard to deal with the voices that I stopped. But something I found out is that the way Tomodachi Life, I don't know about this one. It's a Switch 1 game, so I'm sure we'll find out soon. But the 3DS game, the way it handles text for gender is really interesting. Basically, every file that has gendered text, there's the male version, then the female version. And I imagine this game had a they-them version, right? So I wonder if theoretically, it's really early, the game isn't even out, but I wonder if theoretically you would be able to mod in the gender neutral stuff. Yeah, relay. Know what I'm looking for at this point. But I wonder if that would be possible maybe in the far future. I mean, I imagine like over the English version there's nothing stopping you, but I wonder if there's some way to edit the menu and make it show up the third gender option in the languages that are gender, and then use that. I don't know, we'll find out. But yeah, from what I've seen so far in a couple languages, in localization, which is sadly not in Portuguese because as we've established, Nintendo hates Portuguese speakers, and if you can't believe me, watch my latest video. Okay, that's a way of doing that. I wish there was a Portuguese translation, but the translations that have been released, they're pretty good. Like, I like them a lot. Nintendo makes good translations. The problem is that they make like 2.5 of them. As expected, Japanese doesn't have a problem with this. But I do wonder, did they just remove the option entirely? What? Tashi. Oh, okay. Yeah, they made it so that you can decide what your meat calls themselves when speaking. That's so funny, and you can just type whatever. It's so funny. What I'm noticing is, I don't know if it's because I said it to Europe, which is interesting. It's interesting that there's still so many regional distinctions in the game. But probably because of that reason, there's no plot type. I can't see any plot type option. That's so funny. I mean, it's still here, but that's so funny. Now, I don't speak Korean, and I don't speak Mandarin, but I want to see what Mandarin did, because I can't understand it. Japanese, and I'm learning a bit of Cantonese because I think it's cool. What? Okay, this says that because of the language change, like the me name, for example, is it has been reset. Do they only let you type? Do they only let you type? Check. Okay, that's something. That sure is something. Okay, I imagine that there's so much Japanese here though. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try to simplify Chinese as well. Just for the sake of showing it. I don't speak Korean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry! I can kinda read it, I can read Hangul, but I don't speak it, I'm sorry. So that's really funny is, I have a fun translation. I can't remember the name of the group that made it, I think it's called ECG. Yeah, I have a fun translation of the 3DS version of the game, a Chinese fan translation. One of the main reasons I was looking forward for the release of this game is to see how that would compare to the 3DS version. If you speak Chinese, go ahead. I wanna see that. It's probably the same. Yep. Yes, copy this, please. That's cool though. Let's go back to English. Well, I'm really excited for the game. I don't have a Switch too, so it could very well be the last Nintendo game I buy ever. Like, well, not ever, cause Rhythm Paradise is coming out as well, so I might get that as well. But yeah, funny. What have we learned from this video, kids? Translation is not easy. Yes, I think Nintendo should release an update to fix this. It's kinda silly that they go the whole extra mile for this. And then they ignore one of the main aspects. I get why they did it, but this could have been better. I'm trying to think, but I think I said everything. So yeah. What are you doing? What else would you be doing? Staring at a wall. She's just like me, for real. She really is.